In today's video, I'm gonna analyze 3 quotes about the only person that you should take financial advice if you could choose anyone to give you advice about money. And before we start the video, if you're interested in working with me and having a free coaching call with me, just go in the description and schedule your free call with me. So if you wanted to know who is that number one person to take financial advice of, well, it's Bill Gates. And why? Well, he's the richest person on earth. So, well, if you want to advise about how to manage your money and how to make money, well, it's obvious that the more money someone have, the better the advice he can give you. So Bill Gates is the founder of Microsoft, and you already know that. But a couple of things you might not know about him is that right now he's not really doing so much with Microsoft. He's more like doing consultation with people to like make sure the business go well. And all his share of Microsoft, his goal is to get rid of it to be able to finance new small business. And another thing you might not know about him, it's that he's having his own foundation and his goal is to really help the world. So now that all is said, let's start with the first quote. If you were born poor, it's not your mistake. But if you die poor, it's your mistake. Well, that quote, it's pretty easy to understand because, well, if you want to make money in life, you just have to do stuff that will make you have money. I mean, if you're staying and not doing anything to achieve your dream, you will not achieve your dream. If you don't build a business, you will never have a business. So maybe it seems like, oh, people get successful by chance, but it's not true. Really, what happens is that people that get successful, they work really hard to get what they want to have. And with all those effort and all that continuous learning that they have, well, they finish to be successful at what they do. And that success is possible for you. I mean, if you want to build a business and get a lot of money, or maybe it's not a lot of money, but a lot of time for yourself, or like just having passion in what you do in your life. If you want something like this in your life, well, take action and make it happen in your life. Maybe it will take time, maybe it will be hard, or probably it will take time and be hard. But when you'll get successful doing this, and you will get successful doing this if you really take the time and effort to make it happen. And if you do all you can to make it happen, it will finish to happen. Now let's go with the next quote. I choose a lazy person to do the hard work because a lazy person will find an easy way to do it. Well, that quote, there is 2 things that you can get from it. The first one is the obvious one. Well, if you want something to be done in an easy way, so you can either make it yourself again in a more easy way or teach it to other person, well, choose someone that is lazy to do it. But the other thing you can learn from that quote is that if you want something to get done, you don't have to make it complicated. A good example I have for that is sales funnel. If you don't know what a sales funnel is, basically it's like a series of steps that goes from someone that doesn't know you, that will see an ad or like something else that finally is a hidden ad, and then they will go to a different step up to being your client. Well, there's really 2 ways to do it. There's a complicated way and an easy way. And if you look at the complicated way, well, you can start doing an advertisement or maybe blog post, YouTube video, or like a bunch of stuff like that. And then after that thing, Well, you bring people to have a free offer. Let's say a free ebook, a free report, a free something. And then you offer people like a little thing that is like $7 that is really cheap just to make the first sale. And when you do this, maybe an upsell like 20 something dollar, and then you go up and up and up to, let's say, like a couple $100 offer, and maybe like a couple $1,000 offer. And all of that you'll make, let's say, like $3,000 if someone buy everything. But all of this is really complicated. I mean, every steps you need to make a landing page, you may need to make like the system work, you need to create the offer. I mean, the $7 thing, you sell it just $7, but you still have to make it. And all of this to give like an outcome to your client that will be super long to achieve. And there's the easy way, and the easy way is you're still doing the ad or like blog posts, YouTube channels, stuff like that, and you bring someone to a free offer, and that free offer, you make it a little bit more like, let's say, not complicated, but like elaborated, like a webinar or a free coaching call, a free like whatever call with someone, and you offer something that is really impactful for the person, that will really solve a major problem in his life or in his business. And then you don't have to do like 1,000 steps and, oh yeah, this little $7 thing. Well, you just go to add offer that is free, and then something that is really important for your client. And it's a lot more easy for you to do this, and more impactful for your client. You're not losing his time with like $7 thing that he don't want. You're just offering what your client need. And this is just an example. It's good not only for a sales funnel, but for anything in your business. I mean, if you look at big corporation with like super like complex, like there's people in that department and that other department, and well, it will be really complex. You don't have to be super complex to make your business work. It can be a lot simpler. You can just have a little team and have everyone talk to each other. There's a lot of people making a lot of money with little team. You don't have to make things complicated in your business, and it's the total opposite. Well, you're the business owner, you'll be the one to deal with complicated stuff. If you make it complicated, you're better off with something simple. And while we're on that subject, take a time to look at your business and where it might be too much complex for what it really need to be. So let's go with the next quote. As we look ahead into the next century, leaders will be those who empowers others. And this quote is really important because, well, whatever business you're in, you don't want to be like the worst in that business. You want to be the real best of that business or of that kind of business. And to do this, well, you need to be able to empower your client. They need to like be aware of what is going on and to feel like cared of. If you look at how business is going right now, like just generally, like online business, it's all people that want to make a lot of little sale and make just a little bit of money a lot of time and be able to make a lot of money this way. And when you do this, well, you don't have time for a client. You cannot give a good care to your client. And it's important for a client to feel cared of because, well, it's the person that will come back and buy to you. If you give a bad experience to your client, well, they won't come back. So if you really want to be a leader in your industry, there is one question you can ask yourself, and I don't mean right now, I mean all the time. And it's, what will be the best for my client? And you can ask yourself that question everywhere in your business. I mean, what kind of services should you give? Well, what is the best for my client? Where should I do my advertisement? Well, what is the best for your client? How much should I charge my product? Well, what is the best for your client? I mean, everything should turn around your client, because your client is the person that will pay you. And if you don't have a client, you won't have any money. So you better give them something really great so they are happy to buy it and happy to buy it again. So if you want to have a coaching call with me and discuss about what is the number one thing that stops you in your business and really being able to get rid of that thing, well, look in the description. There's a link where you can click on it and schedule that call with me. So thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, put a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Also, if you have any question, just ask them in a comment. I'll be happy to answer them for you. And until next video, be unstoppable!